Hi, it's Linda Nemefo here, and I welcome you to another episode of the Networking Series. Today, I'm super excited to be live here, right on your screen, and I know you are ready to devour the next value that dwells in this series. If it is your first time coming to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to get a notification when the next value drops. And if you know someone who needs to be here, copy the link and share to them, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. So I want to basically in this series answer a very predominant question that people has been asking anytime they want to make a transition in their lives, right? One of the things I was able to explain in one of my series is how to review your relationships progressively. And if you still want to get those information and the value I dropped concerning how best you can review your relationship, kindly type review your relationship on the search button to be able to find the series. Is that okay? Amazing. So going down to the business, don't forget that we are building confident global champions, and these emerging leaders are building strong self-esteem and strategic networks and connections to thrive in their unique spaces. And today, one of that question is basically on the point of I've so much heard about people asking, Miss Linda, I want to delete all my contacts. I think I'm tired of this association. I'm tired of these communities. I want to break out. I want to get out of this community. I want to do all of these things. You are in a transition, and most transiting times can really get you so much confused. But I don't want you to get all emotional about this, because everything you do, you get to make your choice, but you don't choose your consequences. And I'm bringing to you this information so it can be able to inform your decision when this transition begins to happen. Now, just before you delete your contact, the first thing you should ask, so you do not make the same mistake, if truly and actually you have a toxic association you want to change, and the best way to actually change, right, is first of all to ask yourself, is it about the people in the circle, or you are the problem? So many people always like to put up all the fault, all the mistakes and everything to other people or other persons that are in the space. They do not want to take responsibility of what they could have contributed into not making the most out of the circle. Are you a contributor to the contacts you want to delete? Right now, probably by the time you realized yourself in deleting those contacts, you might have been a great contributor, in the sense that every conversation you have with people, you don't relate with them, you don't make them feel understood, you feel like whatever you know is always the best. Then they draw out from you, they withdraw from you, right? They withdraw entirely from you, and then they begin to run away from you. And before you know it, anytime you bring up a conversation, no one wants to pay attention to you, because over time you have been able to let them know that you are superior, right? Or in that particular valuable circle, right? Because most people are in valuable circle, but because of their kind of person, they cannot be able to discern the value that dwell in that space. And because they just have the emotion of, I want to start all over again, maybe because it's a new month or because it's a new year, they just say, I want to delete all these contacts and start all over again. You need to be able to find out all of these things. If you don't ask yourself very critical questions, you keep repeating the mistake progressively. Do you understand? So you need to understand that just before you delete those contacts, find out why you are deleting the contact, and find out who is the greatest contributor, and find out what is that thing that you didn't do well in that particular circle that you could do better in the next, right? And so if you are the problem, then there is no need for you to delete those contacts. All you have to do is to begin to upgrade yourself. The moment you begin to change your mindset, the moment your approach, because your mindset is your mentality is a reflection sorry, your reality is a reflection of your mentality. So the moment you begin to change your mindset by level of your personal development, personal investment, and all of that over time, you will see that automatically, by law of revolution, by law of rotation, in every new year of your life, in that transition, because you have grown, you will see that a lot of people are going to draw out from your life without you having to take action in deleting those contacts. It's a waste of time. All you have to do is to focus on changing your mindset and developing yourself to attract the kind of persons that the quality of your person actually needs. So that is why I agree with the wise man who said that rich people focus on their net worth, poor people focus on their network. Why? Because poor people always think that your network determines your net worth. Whereas rich people understand that it is actually your net worth that determines your network. So what is your network? Who are you? You can't get in life what you want. You get in life who you are. So most of the time, probably you have been wasting people's time. You talk about conversations they are not interested in, but because you're interested, you infuse them. So instead of persuading them, you are manipulating them in that relationship. They have already deserted you in the relationship before you actually know it. And another thing is that nobody wants to dump value. If you are increasing yourself, people will not run away from you. You may not even, you will see that whatever you say over time will no longer work. You think you're in a toxic association. You need to check out all of these things to know exactly what you should work on, because if you do not do this, you will carry the same attribute to the same set of people and you will think it is a curse, right? Then you begin to create patterns of failure. Why? Because you are not paying attention to the root cause of what it is to actually delete. So sometimes it's not about the contact you want to delete. You want to delete that your old self, that the contact you have can be able to identify and get attracted by who you are to make the most out of that connection. So you need to be able to find out if the contact is actually the problem or you are the problem. So if you are, I already told you what you do. But if you are not, of course, all you have to do, instead of deleting those contacts, right, is to be able to change the moment of time and attention you pay to those sets of persons. Over time, they withdraw from you. You want to focus more of your attention. You want to focus more on your time to that place that you are growing to. And automatically, by level of focusing those attention and time, you have less time to spend with those persons, and over time you won't find them in your space. So time, understand that your time is very, very priceless. Your time is very, very important. How you use it is what matters, because your life, the unit of life, is measured in time. So you don't waste your life, waste your time in moment of picking up your phone to delete all contacts. You want to become the person to attract the kind of person that you need in your space, more than it is paying attention to take out your time that you should be doing something productive to actually start deleting the contact. So if the contacts are the problem, still maintain using the available contact to actually penetrate the next contact that you need, right? Amazing. I hope this particular series is actually valuable to you. Subsequently, we are going to share some information that lie in between our series today, and I hope you had an amazing time right here. Of course, feel free to copy and share, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. And don't forget to subscribe for more. Put on that notification bell so you can be able to be notified when we drop our next content. And of course, if you want to have a one-on-one consultation or conversation, click the link in the description, or if you're watching on Facebook, click the link on my bio, and of course we are going to have that productive conversation. With that, I still remain your friend, and you're going to get networking strategist Linda on Emifera. Until I come your way again in the next episode of the networking series, I want to wish you the best of luck, and understand that before you delete your contact, find out why. Do not be carried away by your emotions, but be factual about this thing. There are contacts that you need to transit your next contact list. And there are contacts that you don't even need to pay attention, but develop yourself to be able to draw attraction from, so you can be able to draw the attraction, the next value of your person or the next level of your person will actually emerge. With that, I want to say see you in the next one. Bye for now.